Hey Siri, call Josh.
What's up, my guy?
What up?
What's up?
Hey, I'm gonna offer you a run that you can't refuse.
Nah. It needs to be better. It needs to be more convincing.
Terrible accent, take two. Josh, what are you doing right now?
Oh, trying to go get the gabagoo.
Oh, that sounds nice. Sounds real nice. Hey, look here, alright? I'm gonna offer you a... Hey!
I'm walking here.
Hey, listen up, alright? Listen up. I'm gonna offer you something. I'm gonna offer you a run you can't refuse, alright?
Go ahead, Tony. Hit it with me.
Hey, check it out. You just need to run a 5K. What do you say?
Hey, I like that idea.
Alright. Alright,
When is it?
but in all serious. For today's run, we're gonna be knocking out the run you can't refuse. For this run, I will not be running by myself. Well, technically, yes, I will be running by myself. Gotta practice social distancing. But for this run, I will be running virtually with two of my friends. The first one is Josh. Josh was one of my groomsmen. I have known Josh for over 10 years now. We went to high school together. We were in plays together. We've known each other for quite some time. When I presented the idea to him, he seemed really excited about it, but he also let me know that he has not run a 5K since he was in the military, which was, I think this would be a good stepping stone for him because eventually I want to get Josh doing 10Ks with me when all this stuff is finally over with. He doesn't know it yet.
And if you don't know, now you know.
But that's the goal. Next up, my best man, good old Tim. I haven't asked him yet, so I should probably call him. Let's call Tim. Tim.
Yes, sir, bro.
I'm gonna offer you a run you can't refuse.
What do you mean?
Hey, I know you're a good guy, all right? You're a good guy, and I want to give you a run you can't refuse.
Run.
Yeah.
What's that? I've never done that in my life.
Yeah. So see, it's gonna be something easy, like a 5K, 10K. I don't know if you're feeling risky. Half marathon.
Oh, you want to do it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So do you want to do a 5K, a 10K, or a half marathon?
What do you want me to do?
What do you want to do?
I've never done a half marathon. That's 13, right? The most I've ever tried to jog was like 10. I could probably push 13, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. Okay. Challenge.
I don't know. You have to decide right now.
I guess you gotta. Yeah. Technically, you gotta let me know now. But
Wait, 10K is 6 miles, right?
10Ks, yeah, 6. So it's 3 miles, 6 miles, or 13.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if I don't do the half marathon, 10K for sure.
Okay. 10K, maybe half. So based on that conversation, Tim is either going to do a 10K or a half marathon.
10K for sure.
Tim's never run a half marathon before.
Yeah, I've never done a half marathon. That's 13, right?
So this may be something completely new for him too. In my conversation, I realized I have not run a half marathon since I did the Crush Corona run when I started my channel. So this is going to be a nice refresher for me because I'm used to doing these 10Ks and 5Ks. However, if you saw my most recent video, the I Just Kept Running video, I actually could have gone to a half marathon. I just didn't map my run out right, so that's my bad.
You big dummy.
So to eliminate that confusion from last time, let's actually draw out my route. So let's see, let's leave, let's head up and hit 8 Mile. I'm doing a terrible job drawing this. That's it, I think that's West Lane. Believe that's Hammer, come back down. Let's see if that takes us to 13 miles. Oh my God, that's only 6 miles? So let's look at some recommended ones real quick and see what they suggest. Bear Creek, Bike, Atherton. That is a mighty long distance. Challenge accepted. I'm gonna take it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna freaking do it. I'm gonna save it. It's happening. It's 12.9 miles, but I think that's gonna be a route that I can do, and I can manipulate it a little bit so that way I can get it to my 13.1. It's not too far off. Oh man, it's gonna be intense. I don't know how I did the Crush Corona one. I don't know what I was thinking. I do know though that when I did the Crush Corona run, one of the routes that I ended up taking just wiped me out. I was running in like this gravel, this mulch rock, and it was terrible on my ankles. So we're about 4 miles in. Gravel, if you've never run on it, will wear you out. I have completely skipped the fact that we have all this cool swag. So let's talk about this race real quick. This is a run you can't refuse. And just like how Josh will be doing a 5K, Tim possibly doing a 10K, and I will be doing a half marathon. Crazy, right? Just like all Metal Dash runs, this one will be featuring a beautiful performance shirt. This one's gray with an amazing screen printed animation on the front. And of course, we have our Metal Dash logo on the back. Let's not forget the die-cast metal provided by Metal Dash. And of course, we have our bib, which makes the run official. I am number 556. Yeah. I'll be running in the Fresh Foam More V2s, the New Balance shoes. As you can see, I've been running a lot of these. If you saw my review on the Fresh Foams, I actually take it all back. They're actually pretty decent. This back part does still, you gotta be careful, it's rough. It'll tear you up, son. Since I'm going so hard on this race, I thought I'd switch it up and try another type of gel. So I stopped by Fleet Feet and picked up the Spring Energy Gel. It's 100 calories. Eat every 20 to 30 minutes of high effort activity. Guess I gotta take like 2. The thing I'm nervous about is how it's gonna taste. I have no idea what this is like, so let's try it real quick. That's no complaints. Man, that's actually pretty good. I tried a couple gels. I'm a huge fan of Honey Stinger, but this one is pretty good. So I'll be taking this energy gel to keep me fueled for this run. My goal is to try to finish up this half marathon in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's a little bit more than the average, but that's gonna be my goal. Eventually, I'm no Kipchoge, okay? That man is a monster. He finished an entire marathon in under 2 hours. I think they said his average speed was about 13 miles per hour.
I'm not doing none of that.
So my very first half marathon that I ever did, this is my very first run ever. That one was done in 2 hours, 45 minutes, and 22 seconds. So now that I'm a little bit more in shape, now that I know my body a little bit more, I am gonna try to shoot for 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is 30 minutes shorter than the very first half marathon I ever did. I'm a little bit nervous, but that aside, let me say that I swear on the soles of my New Balances that I will finish this half marathon. Throughout this run, I'll be checking in with Tim and Josh to see how they're doing as well. The anticipation is killing me, so without further ado, let's get started. All right, so we're about to get started on the very first half marathon since I don't even know when that video was. Trying to let this anxiety, trying to convert that anxiety that I'm having right now into motivation to knock out this run. This is a completely different path, so here we go, guys.
What's up, Isaiah? This is your boy Josh. I am doing a run you can't refuse. Pretty sure I'm doing the 5K. Fun fact, well, not really a fun fact because it's a little bit embarrassing for me, is that I haven't ran a 5K since 2011 when I was in the military, so this is gonna be pretty difficult for me. I just want to say thank you for encouraging me, thank you for motivating me and inspiring me to actually start running. About 2 months ago, this is going on my 3rd month. I'm actually running all the way down that way to one of the main roads, all the way back, probably halfway up, so that should be about 3.1 miles. Let's get it going. Again, thank you, Isaiah. Metal Dash, hit 'em up.
All right, so it's about 9 o'clock and I just finished stretching. I'm about to head out on my run. I've decided I'm gonna do a 10K, but after that, maybe if I have energy, I'll probably go the full half marathon, but we'll see.
One mile down, 12 more to go. All right, running under the underpass.
Traffic's slowing me down a little bit, but we're pretty good. I think we're 3 miles in. All right, so I'm on my first mile still. Usually that's the hardest one. After that, it gets easier. Start to pick up.
Meanwhile,
I'm already on my first break. Going on half a mile already. That 2 weeks when California had that bad air quality, I wasn't able to put in any type of cardio. I didn't run. I didn't even just jog in place at home. I came into this thinking it was gonna be cake. Nope. Oh my God. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, so we are 4 miles in. I was waiting until this stretch to talk because the traffic back there was just way too crazy. 4 miles in, I'm still feeling good. We'll check in a little bit. Come on, guys. Let's keep going.
I'm pretty impressed that we all challenged ourselves to this. Let's take a step back and meet Tim. Like Josh, I've known Tim since high school. He was my best man, we worked together, partied, he held Ivy before the pandemic, we were even on the same basketball team together. Tim can play every sport: basketball, football, tennis, golf, lacrosse, volleyball, water polo, actual polo. Tim could probably win a marshmallow roasting competition with no campfire. We all have that friend who's annoyingly great at everything. Mine is Tim.
I'm sorry, Isaiah. I don't have a good stabilizer like you, so it's shaky. Alright, so it's been a little bit over a mile. My watch stopped working, so I can't really give you the exact time, but I hit my mile mark at 13:36. Not my best work. So on to the second mile right now. Hopefully I'll be done within 35 minutes, but we'll see. All right, so we're making pretty good progress. We're coming up on 6 miles, or in other words, almost the halfway point. So we're coming up on 6.5 miles, which is roughly the halfway point for a half marathon. And as I was doing the math, where I thought I was gonna end up going is still more that way. So I stopped and looked at my map, and I passed my turn. So I may end up doing a little bit more than half a marathon, but whatever. All right, I just finished my first mile. Starting to feel more warm. My body's starting to move faster, and I'm just starting to just go. Update, I'm cramping. Sucks, but I'm pushing through it, keep fighting through it. You know, that's one of my motivations, especially coming from Kobe Bryant. Always gotta be better, and I know I'm about to get better at running. So, through the pain, through the blood, should be better. 8 mile check-in. It's crazy how much land mass the city of Stockton consumes. A lot of stuff you never... Sorry, we're on the rural roads. We got gnats.
Somebody get my baby out the gnat.
But anyway, 8 miles. Check in later. Little white gate. That's my 2 mile mark. Not gonna lie, I am tired. So it's gravel, my enemy. But you know what? Now that I'm looking ahead, I'm thinking this road connects to the road I didn't take on my last big run.
Flashback.
Oh, the road doesn't continue. It goes that way.
End of flashback.
I think I see the middle school from last time. So I think I'm right.
Halfway to 10K.
2 mile check-in, 30 minutes and 35 seconds. It's okay. It's all good. Ah, the wind feels good. 9.5 miles, almost there. So my watch just told me it's been an hour and 33 minutes and it's 10 miles in. Not the pace I want, 9 minutes, 22 seconds a mile. But that means we have 3 miles left and I gotta finish this in under math. I gotta hurry up. Let's go. So I gotta wrap around that way, come down, and head down there. Just as I thought, that's the route I took last time. All right, let's get home. That breeze feels good. Update, I'm almost done. Just right around the corner from my house, but I got it. I did it. My legs killing me. I'm hot, I'm red. All I want is to take a shower, eat a good meal, and take a nap for the rest of the day until the Lakers game. Let's go LA. So the beautiful thing about doing the Golden Gate Half Marathon in San Francisco was that there was people, just a crowd cheering you on no matter what. They have no idea who I am. They have no idea where I'm from, how many marathons or runs I've done. And they're out there with signs, just holding them up, saying you can do it. I don't have that. So if you guys ever want to cheer me on, I post the videos on my Instagram and you guys can keep me motivated as I go. It's the perfect time to ask you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that button down below and support your boy. I'm almost there, guys. Almost there.
You did it!
All right, so I just finished 10K and I decided that I'm gonna cut it right there. This past week I've been working out pretty hard, so last thing I want is an injury. But overall it felt great. Usually I don't run more than 3 miles, so running 6, it felt really good.
Oh man. Okay, so we're back. Let's talk about the basic things. Numero uno, the AirPods ended up dying on me faster than I wanted to. Should have brought the case. Number 2, new route was pretty cool, but I gotta start paying attention to street signs. Ended up going the wrong way, and though I finished this half marathon, I ended up doing a little bit more than a half because I went the wrong way. But, as I promised, I finished it. Keep rocking back and forth because my legs are cramping up and it hurts. Let's talk about the run. So I did keep an average pace of about 10 minutes and 9 seconds per mile. Way more than my usual, but I have to factor in the fact that I'm stopping and doing commentary, adding B-roll, all that fun stuff to make these videos what they are. I beat my time because I did 13.32 miles in 2 hours and 15 minutes and 22 seconds. I did a little bit more and I still beat my time, so rah rah. But I told myself, we gotta push through this. We made a promise and this is a run that I can't refuse. So we can't end this video without, of course, recognizing my accomplishments. Oh yeah. I want to give a huge shout out to Josh for pushing through and trying to knock out that 5K. And also a big shout out to Tim for jumping in last minute and knocking out his run as well. These are 2 of my most reliable friends that I have, so I knew that they would come through and knock out this run with me. Do you want to be a part of the next run? Do you think you can run with Stowers? Because there's another race that's going to be coming up from Metal Dash. And that's because we are entering the fall season. If you go to metaldash.com, you can sign up for the It's Fall Y'all run. And if you enter my code right here, you can save yourself $5 on signing up. You already know I'm going to be doing that run. With the It's Fall Y'all run, you can sign up for a 5K, okay, a 10K, okay, a half marathon. Nice. And you'll be able to sign up for Metal Dash's It's Fall Y'all Full Marathon. What? Yes, a full marathon. And I think I'm just crazy enough to try it. And before we go, I want to give a shout out to the person that commented the most on our last video by putting quest for 400 multiple times, and it actually was Josh. So thank you, Josh, for being so supportive. And thank you to all my subscribers for getting us to 400. We are now at a quest for 500. At the time of this video, I think I'm currently at 413 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, now's the time. Do you want to get a shout out on the next video? Well, the person that types quest for 500 the most in the next video whilst being subscribed will get a mention in the next video. And we of course will not end this video without thanking my amazing patrons for supporting me throughout this adventure. I want to thank you all for supporting me on this journey. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna go eat some pasta.